They are the terrors of the high seas. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 strongest One Piece characters. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the heroes and villains featured in Eiichiro Oda's masterpiece that have shown themselves to be forces of nature. Keep in mind, while we're certainly taking rumors into account in regards to a character's power level, we also need to actually see examples. As such, in spite of how hailed they are for their ungodly strength, Gold Roger and Monkey D. Dragon won't be included. Also, prepare for spoilers and devil fruits aplenty. Number 10, Aokiji.
This is the power of a Navy headquarters admiral.
By far the most agreeable of the three admirals, the man known as Kuzan might have been the one to turn the Navy in a better direction. Alas, we'll never know on account of his old buddy Sakazuki robbing him of one of his limbs and forcing him to live as a nomad. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that this ice user is damn powerful. Able to freeze large bodies of water almost instantly and turn his foes into ice sculptures, you should really think twice before trying to step up to this legendary marine. Number 9, Kizaru. Never seen without a smile, we can't tell if this admiral is insane or just loves his job way too much.
Observe. This is what it feels like to be kicked at the speed of light.
Armed with a devil fruit that allows him to manipulate light to his will, not only is he able to unleash powerful radiant bolts, but can also turn any of his limbs into light-speed death machines. By himself, he's not only managed to nearly wipe out all of the Straw Hats, but also took apart several of the supernovas. You can hack and slash at him all you want, but in the end, nothing is faster than light.
Last I checked, you had 120 million bounty, so this is not what I was expecting.
Number 8, Sengoku. You don't manage to become the fleet admiral of the world government's naval forces without having some serious power to your name. Just make sure you don't misinterpret the moniker of Sengoku the Buddhist for his pacifistic nature. Able to transform himself into a giant golden Daibutsu, Sengoku showed his true strength during the battle at Marineford, unleashing shockwaves left and right in order to quell both the Blackbeard and Whitebeard pirates. Though he's getting on a bit now and resigned from his duties, in his prime, this guy must have been an absolute beast. Number 7, Silvers Rayleigh.
You were on Gold Roger's crew!
I was. In fact, I served as his vice captain.
Speaking of in their prime, this fella, otherwise known as the Dark King, is not only the former right-hand man to Gold Roger, but also served as a mentor to Luffy, teaching him the ways of Haki. While he seems like a pretty awesome geezer to chill out with, you do not want to be around when he unleashes that blade of his. He's able to kill multiple Sea Kings with ease, fought Kizaru to a standstill despite his age, and is shown to be a profound master in Haki in all of its facets. We can only imagine what he was like when he was chilling with Roger. Number 6, Akainu.
なぜドフラミンゴごときのために世界が振り回されにゃいけんのですか?
The most ruthless of the 3 admirals, the man who murdered Ace, and now the current fleet admiral. This guy is nothing more than a rabid dog who preaches justice in order to excuse the slaughter of anyone who defies the world government. Unfortunately for everyone else, he's got plenty of power to back up his prejudices.
大運か!
Able to turn his body into magma, Akainu's strong enough to somewhat hold his own against Whitebeard, as well as defeat fellow Admiral Aokiji. He's got a crazy amount of endurance. Who else do you know that could survive a Tremor Fruit punch straight to the spleen? Yikes. Number 5, Charlotte Linlin, aka Big Mom. She may not be the most powerful of the Yonko, but holy hell is she the scariest. The undisputed queen of Totoland, Big Mom's influence can be felt far and wide, mostly due to the terrifying power of both her crew as well as her devil fruits. With the ability to take out the souls of her victims and infuse them into inanimate objects, the Charlotte Matriarch not only keeps the inhabitants of her empire in total submission, but also has her own sentient thundercloud and miniature sun. You'd best behave while attending her tea party, lest you face the wrath of Big Mom and her many kids.
Like tea!
Number 4, Edward Newgate, aka Whitebeard. No man has held more respect than this legendary pirate. After Gold Roger's departure into the afterlife, it fell to Pops in order to maintain the balance in the world. Given his reputation as one of the strongest men around, as well as the fact that he can create fissures with a single bloody punch, it's fair to say that he handled his job quite well. Despite being well into his twilight years, Whitebeard more than lived up to his iconic name during the Battle of Marineford. How many old men do you know that can get stabbed, shot, blasted with lava, and still go on to wreck apart an entire naval base? We'll wait. Number 3, Marshall D. Teach, aka Blackbeard.
My body is darkness.
With an ideology that reflects the dark underside of Luffy's dreams, this former member of the Whitebeard Pirates has set himself up to be the series' ultimate villain. Devious to the core, his power over the Darkness Fruit not only allowed him to defeat Ace, but on top of that, somehow steal Whitebeard's power for his own. Now with 2 Devil Fruit abilities to his name, along with a crew of the most horrific criminals you can imagine, he quickly established himself as a Yonko to be feared. Let's just say Luffy's got his work cut out for him when he finally takes on this monster.
なんだよ。誰も来ねえのかよ。今ならいくらでも相手してやるのに。
Number 2, Shanks. Most well known for inspiring Luffy to pursue a life of adventure on the high seas, you'd be forgiven for forgetting that beneath all the laughter and merriment lurks one of the deadliest pirates ever to live. Even with just one arm, Shanks' power was shown to be on par with Whitebeard, to the point where a clash between them nearly split the sky.
The clouds. No, the heavens themselves have been divided.
Hell, his influence was so strong that he was able to bring about an end to the war at Marineford just by showing up. Something that even Whitebeard didn't manage.
この戦争を終わらせに来た。
While we haven't yet seen the full extent of Redhead Shanks' power yet, there's still a reason why every Marine and pirate out there fears this Yonko.
まだ暴れ足りない奴がいるのなら。来い、俺たちが相手をしてやる。
Number 1, Kaido.
死に場所を求める男の名は百獣のカイドウ。
They don't come bigger than the Beast King. The final and arguably strongest Yonko of them all, the fact this guy seems to be nigh indestructible has us all wondering how anyone can hope to stop him.
カイドウまあまあまあまああれはお前らにゃ倒せやしねえし
After all, he's apparently had 40 attempts on his life and once tried to kill himself by falling 10,000 feet, none of which managed to leave a scratch on him. While we're bound to see some kind of Haki or Devil Fruit related ability further down the line, we have a feeling it's only going to further enforce why this animal bears the title of strongest creature in the world.
なめてかかると。なんだってんだ。いや。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.